Bruchim Aboim B'Shem Hashem. We thank everybody for coming. Thank the distinguished Rabbonim for coming. It's a busy day today. I'd like to thank our wonderful guests of honor, Tzvi and Batya Fishman, and Nitzan and Mindy Lavi. Wonderful guests of honor, B'nai Torah. Just a few words. Is there any way that we can all make this world a better place to be? Wouldn't it be a wonderful world if everybody had parnosa tova? Wouldn't it be a wonderful world if there was shalom in the world, peace? And we can do something to make all that happen. And Hashem tells us exactly what to do. In today's parsha, the pasuk says in Bechukosai3, which Chazal interpret to mean Hevu Amelim Batorim. The secret of happiness, the secret of making this world better, the secret of making peace on earth is all in our hands if we will be Amelim B'Torah. That's what the Torah promises, the Rebbeinu Shalom promises us, that if we sit down and learn and have chavrusis and immerse ourselves in Torah, there will be plenty of food, etc., and all the brachas of the Torah. There's also brachas that are in between the lines that the Rebbeinu Shalom promises us. If we toil in Torah, we will achieve brachas that are beyond our comprehension. We can't even fathom the brachas that will come out of this. It says in the Torah, it says in the Torah, I will walk among you. What does this mean? The Rebbeinu Shalom says, and Chazal tell us, incredibly, we can't even fathom the brachas that will come out of this. Atayel imochim began Eden. I will stroll with you, the Rebbeinu Shalom says. If you are a Amelim B'Torah, if you toil in Torah, I will stroll with you in Gan Eden. Not only will I stroll with you in Gan Eden, ke'echad mikem, I'll be like one of you, You wouldn't tremble before me. We can't even fathom. We are standing and walking in Gan Eden with the Rebbeinu Shalom, and we're not going to be even terrified to be near the Rebbeinu Shalom. Yochel even loitiru mimeni. You might think that you won't have to fear me. No, that you're going to have to be afraid of me. But could we imagine walking with the Rebbeinu Shalom and not So anyway, the secret of all happiness and hatzlacha and to have a better world to live in is to toil in Torah. Everybody should toil in Torah, not only to learn Torah, to toil in Torah. I had the schus to learn by two great Rebbeim, and I saw their Amelos B'Torah, which I'd like to share with you. Hagoyin Rebaran Kotler, Zeichet Tzaddik Levracha, I want to tell you a fascinating story that I was present. I was present at, and I saw this happening. To tell you his toil in Torah, the Beis Medrash in Lakewood at my time was near where Reb Aaron Zechiner Verchel learned. There was a little room there that he learned, and you could see in it, there were glass doors, and he sat and learned. The Beis Medrash was right nearby. One time, I happened to be walking by. He was sitting and learning Reb Aaron, and then I saw he got up and started to dance. Reb Aaron started to dance, and I couldn't understand what's happening. Then he saw me outside. He calls me in, and he says, "Please call this and this Bechar. Please call this and this Bechar." I called this and this Bechar. The Bechar sat down with him and learned together with Reb Aaron, and I didn't know what was happening. Reb Aaron is dancing. He asked to call a certain Bechar in, and then when the Bechar came out, I asked the Bechar, "What is going on?" And he tells me that Reb Aaron had a biur hagra that he couldn't understand for 20 years. 20 years he had that in his mind. And he had figured it out. And out of simcha, he started to dance. And that's the Amelis HaTorah of Reb Aaron Kotler, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, that I saw. 20 years to be thinking about a biur hagra. Hagoyin Reb Henach, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, told me personally that when he made his shiurim, his incredible shiurim, when he went to sleep at night, it was like sleeping, this is his lashon, it was like sleeping on pins and needles. He had to clarify that sugya. He had to answer the difficulties. It was like sleeping on pins and needles. That was a little bit what we see his Amelis B'Torah. The ultimate in Amel B'Torah, the ultimate is none the less than Yaakov Avinu himself. Yaakov Avinu, it says in the Torah, when he was on his way to Lavan, he had stopped in the Beis Medrash of Shem Ve'eva for 14 years. And when he came out and he was going toward Lavan, it says in the Torah, Vayishkav b'mokem hahu. He slept in that place. And the Chazal explain, in that place he slept, but Kol Yud Dalet Shana Shehoya Bebeis Medrash Shel Shem Ve'eva Lo Shochav. He didn't sleep for 14 years. What does that mean? How could you not sleep for 14 years? And the commentaries explain, he didn't sleep for 14 years on a bed, a shinas keva, a permanent sleep, but he sat and learned constantly, and at times he dozed. That's the way the commentaries explain. But could we imagine Amelis B'Torah 14 years not to really sleep properly because he was Isaac B'Torah? This is the ultimate in an Amel B'Torah. And this is something maybe we could all learn from, that we have to be Amel B'Torah, and that'll be the biggest bracha for everything. I'd like to take this opportunity. We have with us a Svardish Rav, a well-known Svardish Rav, a Safra Dedaina, who wants to make a proposal to all of us and present us with a unique opportunity. I'd like to call upon Rav Daniel Cohen to say a few words.
Shalom Aleichem. I would like to thank Rosh Yeshiva for giving me such a great honor to speak in front of Kol HaKal HaKadosh Hazeh. What made me to come here today, that a couple of weeks ago, Rosh Yeshiva told me, come to see the Sefer Torah that we were given to read in our synagogue, in the yeshiva. So I came, I looked at the Sefer Torah. How could you say not good about Sefer Torah? I cannot say such a word. But the letters were literally old. Sefer Torah was old. And letters were falling. So I said, it's better that we first give it to check up for the computer to see if there are literally mistakes there or not. So we gave it. Rosh Yeshiva spent over $1,000, I think. And they were found over 500 he'arot, over 500 problems in that Sefer Torah. What actually made me to come today here is I told the Rosh Yeshiva that I made that project that I would like to present in front of you today. I made this project in over 3 big shuls, big yeshivot also. And this project, Baruch Hashem, went b'atzlacha, and everyone got a new Sefer Torah. Unfortunately, not every one of us could write complete Sefer Torah because it's a lot of money. So what I did, I separated Sefer Torah on 54 parashiyot. As you know, the Sefer Torah has 54 parashiyot. And each parasha we separated as an application which we would be given to everyone who would like to acquire one parasha for his family and to dedicate. Names of those who would like to dedicate parasha for Sefer Torah, for Yeshiva, Keter Torah, would be written on a cover of the Sefer Torah with the opportunity to include the 2 names for Leilu Nishmat or Refuah Shelema. It would be engraved on a silver plate on a Sefer Torah, Be'ezat Hashem. About the importance of writing Sefer Torah, I don't have to tell you. Everybody knows the Gemara in Masechet Ketubot, Daf Nun, Amud Aleph. Gemara says, Pasuk, Hon ve'osher bebeto, tzidkato omedet la'ad. The wealth and riches in his house, and his righteousness stays forever. So Gemara says, Rav Huna and Rav Hasda, they gave 2 different explanations for that pasuk. One of them said, this pasuk refers to one who learns Torah himself and teaches this to others. Hon v'osher bebeto. He's wealthy himself. He has a lot of Torah. He's a wealthy man. And he teaches it to others. Tzidkato omedet la'ad. But another one said, Zeh kotev sfarim u'mash'ilan la'achirim. This pasuk refers to one who writes books, holy books of Torah or Tanakh, and he gives them over to use for the community or for the people who wants to learn. Rabotai, today we have this opportunity, and I hope, B'ezrat Hashem, that 54 families today going to be zocheh for this project. Each parasha we priced for $1,000. It's less than $3 a day per year. If you count it per year donation, so it's less than $3 a day. Rabotai, everyone should take a participation in this mitzvah. And already when I mentioned it, somebody heard it in yeshiva and said, don't forget, first application is mine. So that's why I'm putting off one application. And I would like now, like Moshe Rabbeinu when he came from Har Sinai, he called upon Bnei Israel, Mila Hashem Elai. Who is for Hashem? Come to me. And I would like you to pay the honor to our Rosh Yeshiva and to what he does within our community, whether it's learning of Torah or minyanim in his yeshiva. I would like everybody to take participation in this mitzvah. Behar, who would like to take the applications? Each application, you would write your name, your address, your telephone number, and also the Leilu Nishmat or Refuah Shelema, what you would like to dedicate it for. And somebody who would like to take an application, please come forward and take an application.
I think we'll put the applications at the front where the table is, which is a better idea.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Rabbi. First.